Hi everybody, my case is about a complaint filed with the Department of Health. Our client is Dr. Ronald Mexico. He is a doctor of Oriental Medicine and Acupuncture. He lives and operates his clinic in Palm Harbor. His clinic focuses on weight loss and overall well-being for women. On the other hand, we have Dr. Katrina Lee. She's also a doctor of Oriental Medicine and Acupuncture. Dr. Lee has filed a complaint against my client with the Department of Health. Dr. Lee alleges that Dr. Mexico is practicing beyond the scope of his license. The Department of Health follows a particular timeline on handling complaints regarding healthcare practitioners. The department will notify the person filing in writing of the status of his or her complaint throughout the process. The complaint will be open for investigation if the allegations contained in it are determined to be possible violations of applicable laws and rules. The complaint is assigned for investigation, and a copy of the complaint form will be provided to the health practitioner pursuant to Florida law. Once the healthcare practitioner is served with a copy of the complaint, he or she must complete and sign the authorization for release of patient information form included on one of the pages of the complaint. The investigation department will obtain medical records, documentation, and evidence related to the complaint. Will locate and interview the compliant, the patient, the subject, and any witnesses, and will draft and serve subpoenas for necessary information. After the investigation is over, the investigator will write an investigative report, and finally the report is forwarded to the department's attorney for legal review. This is a copy of the compliant form completed by Dr. Lee back in May of this year. On the second page, you can see that she alleges that our client is practicing beyond the scope of his license by administering human growth hormone. And she's also asking the department to have him stop from doing so. The first page is an investigative report, and in the related cases section, you can see that the alleged violations were under Florida Statute 457.09, subsection Q and X, in Florida Administrative Code 64B1-012. In the body of the claim, you can also see that Dr. Lee alleges that the human growth hormone is not a substance intended to be injected as part of acupuncture, and that only a medical doctor may lawfully administer this controlled substance to patients. You can also see that Dr. Mexico was notified of the investigation on June 10, 2012, and that he denied the allegations as well. The second page is actually a copy of the amended complaint that Dr. Lee filed on August 7, 2017. She found an error in her original complaint. She found that the drug involved was not human growth hormone, but rather human chorionic gonadotropin, well known as HCG, and it is not a controlled substance. However, it does need to be prescribed. So we have drafted an answer to the investigation showing that Dr. Mexico is practicing within the scope of his license as a practitioner under Chapter 457 and under the Florida Administrative Code 64B1-4.012. Dr. Lee claimed under Florida Statute 457.102, subsection 7, that that the board narrowly defined prescribed rights with no intent for acupuncturists to be involved with prescription drugs, and that the devices in the definition refer to the TH&S machines and needles. However, under the same statute, prescribed rights are defined as the prescription, administration, and use of needles and devices, restricted devices, and prescription devices that are used in the practice of acupuncture and oriental medicine. Here, Dr. Mexico is a licensed acupuncturist, and you can see a copy of his license, number AP1556, who is qualified to exercise acupoint injection therapy and laser biostimulation. Therefore, Dr. Mexico is authorized to prescribe, administrate, and use needles and or other devices that are used in acupuncture and oriental medicine. Additionally, it is alleged that my client is practicing beyond the scope of his license by administering GHC injections to his weight loss patients. Under Florida Administrative Code 64B1-4.012, adjunctive therapies that shall include acupoint injection therapy should be practiced. And typically, acupoint injection therapies are a combination of traditional Chinese medicine and conventional Western medicine. Also, according to the FDA website, FDA-approved HCG products are only available in injection form and require a prescription from a licensed medical professional. The FDA is aware that healthcare professionals sometimes prescribe prescriptions injectable of HCG for unapproved uses such as weight loss. Here, Dr. Mexico is authorized to practice acupuncture and acupoint injection therapies and to combine conventional Western medicine. In addition, he's a licensed medical professional who is allowed to prescribe any conventional medicine that is used in acupoint injection therapies. Therefore, he's lawfully administering GHC injections to his weight loss patients. So we kindly request that the complaint in this matter is dismissed as the legal claims are without merit. I have also created a civil complaint and summons. The complaint will be filed against Dr. Lee for the ridiculous allegations that she has been making on her blog in regards to Dr. Mexico's investigation in violation of law. This defamation against Dr. Mexico has affected his business. On page number 1 of the complaint, we have established jurisdiction and venue, and pursuant to Florida Statute 47.011, we have established that the proper venue for this matter is Pinellas County, since the parties actually reside in this county. We have also included a statement of the case, and we have stated that this is an action for damages arising from the defendants. The defendant is actually Dr. Lee, so it is an action for damages arising from the defendant's hard criticism posted online about Dr. Mexico and the investigation. On page number 2 of the complaint, we have also stated that Dr. Lee's statements include that our client is administering HGC via prescription and that it's inconsistent with the laws and the rules. We have also included that our client has lost patients and potential patients, as well as the speaking opportunities due to the harsh criticism posted online by Dr. Lee, and that Dr. Lee's statements have hurt our client's trustworthiness and character. Therefore, Dr. Lee should be responsible for the damages suffered by our client, and she should also compensate our client. Then on the second part, on count 1, we actually included that Dr. Lee has committed defamation against our client pursuant to Florida Statute 836.04, and defamation is actually committed by any person who speaks falsely about another person. So hopefully our client's motion will be signed and approved by the judge.